I had such a fun time getting ready for this, going down memory lane and reading all the stuff about season 3, because it was a while ago when I drink a lot. Let's go back in time to January 24th, 2011. Was a good year for you guys. Okay, so back in the day, the winner gets a headlighting spot in the Absolute Tour. Remember that? A lifetime supply of Kryolan makeup. We'll have to ask Raja how that's going. And $75,000 in cash. So upped up a little bit from season 2. The cast included these girls on stage: Yara Sofia, Venus Delight, Raja, the winner. Also Cameron Carrera, Delta Work, Mimi I'm First, and Shangela. Delta and Venus, I had completely forgotten about this, were chosen from an open call. And the very first episode was an open call, and they got cast in that. Some of the challenge highlights were Queens in Space. Sorry to Phoenix for bringing that up. QNN News, Jocks and Frocks, Face of Cakes. That one made me smile when I remembered about that. The Hair Extravaganza. This was the season of the Heathers. Do we have one Heather here? One Heather here. 2. This was the first year of Michelle Visage. Yes. I've forgotten about that. This was the first season to bring back a queen from a past season, which was Shangela. And it was also the first season to bring back a queen within the season, which was Carmen Carrera. And your season and season 4 were the only 2 seasons where every queen had to lip sync for their life.
Oh.
Every queen, yep.
I didn't know that myself.
I know, isn't this fun? This is why we're here today. All right, so let's go down. You guys, if you want to share mics, you can. Let's go down. Let's start with Miss Phoenix. Let's hear it from Miss Phoenix. And
How y'all doing, DragCon? So my name is Phoenix. I was eliminated way too early. Just kidding. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the entertainment director for 10. For 10. Right in the middle of Midtown. I've been doing this for almost 18 years now, so it's been a long, fun journey. RuPaul's Drag Race has been just another stepping stone in my career. I got into this industry before Drag Race was even a thought. I love the art form of what we do. For me, it's more than just a television show and dressing up in women's clothing. This is an actual art form. And I love all the ladies that have represented this art form so well for my season. I think we've all grown in so many different ways as artists, as people. Like, honestly, I don't even watch my season because I don't recognize that person. It's so weird watching it because I can't even relate to who that Phoenix is. I look completely different. I feel like I'm a different person. It's been an amazing journey as a person all around. But thanks for all the love over the years. Thank you.
And Miss India Ferrah. Give it up for India.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so good to be back here at DragCon. I live in Las Vegas now. Obviously, I was on season 3. I auditioned all 3 seasons and was lucky enough for season 3. I am infamous for the pickup from fucking Mimi. And obviously the Weather Girl challenge. That was so amazing of me. That was good. And then obviously our meme that is going around the internet for how many years now? For ever. And it was not planned. Everyone asked that. They were like, not planned at all. They kept us in separate rooms. But and I'm excited to be back at DragCon 2018. Yes.
Yes. Miss Mariah Balenciaga. Ladies and gentlemen.
How are y'all? Yes, I am the original, and I think so far the real and only ballroom queen that's been on the show. I auditioned once and was fortunate enough, Oh, look, just
Who do we have? It's Raja!
She was out there smoking in that back alley.
Let's get her in here.
Raja, were you smoking in that alley, girl?
Girl, you know child, you know when the
Fashionably late.
Make some noise for Miss Raja.
She forgot she was supposed to be here today.
Those damn edibles. Oh, they're good.
It ate her ass up.
Those edibles. So as I was saying, I come from the ballroom scene. It's an underground competition circuit that was given that's given birth to voguing. A lot that's popular now and was popular back with Madonna. And
I'm so into voguing right now.
You're so. Oh my God. You know, I wanted to throw my chancla at the TV when she said, I'm so into voguing right now. I was like, oh, that's so Becky of you. I was like, girl. So, but no, I've been doing drag for 19 years now. In 2010, I was ready to retire Mariah because I was kind of reached that glass ceiling. And Drag Race, as much as I respected RuPaul, I've always been weary of releasing Mariah to mainstream world. But I knew and trusted RuPaul with who I was and what I do through my drag. So that's why I challenged myself to be on the show. And yes, I got sent home by the beautiful Miss Delta Work, and I'm wearing the feathers from that episode.
Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, Raja, your winner of season 3.
Good morning. I'm so sorry I'm late, but daytime drag and I just aren't friends. I need my mornings for like coffee, pooping, white wine, and a joint. And I need that time. I need that moment. So here I am. I'm so happy. This is really great because this is the first time that all of us have been up here together. Well, not all of us, but this is really nice. To see us together like across one table because we usually see each other online. And thank you so much for being here too this morning. Welcome to DragCon, everyone.
Let's give it up for Miss Stacy Layne Matthews.
Hi. Well, before I say anything, I just want to. I ordered 2 corn dogs, and and I want someone to go check on those, please. Anyway, I'm Stacy Layne Matthews. I've been traveling, doing stuff, and I really appreciate all these ladies for kind of putting me in check on the show, and so I could get up and get my shit together, Heaney. But yeah, I'm having a good time doing new things, going places I've never been, so I think it's amazing. And I appreciate every one of you guys. So give yourselves a hand.
All right, let's give it up for Miss Manila Luzon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Oh.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Manila. I'm so happy to be here, you guys. Season 3 was so long ago, but I remember when RuPaul's Drag Race first came onto air, it was nothing like it. For a drag queen, it was like the biggest, baddest pageant DVD set ever. So I was really, really happy to go on an audition and get picked. And it was really, really fun to get put in this colorful room with all this like material and all these personalities. And it was like going to camp where we would sit down and bead things and have like craft day and standing around eating crappy food and being driven around in a bus. It was El Pollo Loco, bitch. I like El Pollo Loco too. I fell in love with El Pollo Loco because of Drag Race. Thank you, Ru. But it was a lot of fun, and you know, it was a really interesting experience to do it, and it changed all of our lives for the better, I think. Except for Raja's, it just went downhill from there. And then, so I'm really happy to be here, guys. Thanks.
All right. Let's give it up for the lip sync assassin, Miss Alexis Mateo.
Hello, everybody. Where are my Latinos at? Eso. Pensé que Yara iba a estar, pero tú sabes que nunca llegó como siempre. Pero me encanta. Muchas gracias por estar aquí y respaldar siempre a los latinos. Siempre, siempre. Everybody else, thank you for coming. I'm so excited to be here and see my sisters. This is some good memories right here, girls. You guys get to see the whole drama between the boogers and the Heathers and shit. But backstage, we were so good friends. I mean, it makes good TV, but we get to be such a good friends and just be part of something incredible that we don't get to see reruns a lot because we sponsored by Absolute Vodka, but you know. And also, I am the mother of the one and only Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. I know some of you are going to have some questions because I have some dirt to say about Miss Vanessa. That's all. Kisses, everybody.
All right, perfect segue. Let's talk about, and you guys jump in, whoever wants to. If I have a specific question for you, I'll let you know. But so if anyone feel free to answer. How has this show changed? Like from when you were on it to now?
Me?
Whoever wants to jump in.
Well, for myself, I know that I love the casting for season 3 because we all came in and were wonderful and individuals and strong in who we were. I think we were all pretty grown when we went on the show. We were solid and pretty self-aware. And of course, we've grown since then, but I appreciated being in a room full of adults that were of sound mind and knew who they were.
Are you referring to anyone in particular, Miss Mariah Balenciaga?
I don't know, but they might be pushing a hot dog cart outside of the convention center. I don't know. But no, but now I think a lot of it, because it is so mainstream, a lot of people are coming in not being who they are, but trying to be a brand instead of just being who you are and that becoming your brand. And that, for me, that's the biggest difference from the earlier seasons to now. Everybody's walking in trying to create a catchphrase.
Yeah, I would agree.
Another difference between the earlier seasons and the seasons we have now are we were all doing drag well before RuPaul's Drag Race was on TV or before it was even a show. So now we have queens that have started by watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I saw a picture of Sasha Velour, and she looks crazy because she followed one of my makeup tutorials on YouTube. So go check out that. It's funny as hell, and I feel really bad for her. Sorry, girl. That was some bad advice.
It's funny, one of the first questions people always ask is they're like, so what are you doing since Drag Race? I'm like, the same thing I was doing before Drag Race, drag. Like, you know, I love the art form of what we do. That's what I was saying earlier. And, you know, one of the things that, I don't want to say it bothers me, but I guess it does bother me. When I ask a girl, I'm like, so why did you get into, you know, to doing drag? And they're like, RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm like, I love that it's kind of inspired you to do it, but I also want you to appreciate the art of what we do. Yeah. This isn't just a television show. This is an actual art form. It really, really is. And I do love that RuPaul's Drag Race has allowed the whole world to see what we do because it has been underground for so long, and now it is mainstream, so the world can now appreciate what myself and so many others appreciate. So.
I think a lot of us went onto Drag Race because there's only 2 seasons, but we really went on there to just show off. Because when we went on there, we were surprised on episode 1 when RuPaul announced to us that we were winning $75,000 rather than $50,000. So all of us had come in. Well, we all.
The season before.
But we all came in with the intention to go home eventually with $50,000. So we didn't go there for the money. There was no real notoriety or fame. No one was really pushing singles or T-shirts or Twitter was the only thing that we really had to deal with as far as haters. There was no Instagram yet, So it was at this really nice arc, right, where there was this, we were kind of like the pioneers. We just came in there and did something different with it, but with no intention of anything else but just to show off. So that's just kind of the difference now. Violet Chachki was 14 years old when we were on RuPaul's Drag Race. She was 20. I think she was 4, and there's some queens now. Aquaria, who I love, was probably about 11 years old, so she was a child. We were on, I know we're fucking old. But it's really interesting to see how drag is evolving and to see the trends that are happening. I roll at most of them, but eventually I come to and I'm like, okay, I do like a steak potato eyebrow and a cut crease. I do like that, But so things have changed, and I'm really excited to see where drag is going. Obviously now we have a convention for drag, which is wonderful to see. And, I'm really looking forward to see what Drag Race can bring into the future.
Speaking of change, your season, the biggest change was the appearance of Miss Michelle Visage. How was that? I mean, you guys really were the first ones to stand in front of her and hear those comments. What was that like?
I hated that bitch. Like that bitch sent Vanessa Vanjie home because she got no silhouette, but then Aisha won the challenge with that Moo Big Bird shit. I mean, make your fucking mind, ho, so we can win this show. No, but I think I had the hardest part with, who else? Anybody else? It was just fucking me, bitch. She hated my guts. But I get to meet Michelle after that, and we became very good frenemies. I still hate her. She doesn't know this. It was just good TV, bitches. I mean, somebody that goes on TV and say exactly what she feels like and don't care about it, it's just somebody that deserves respect. And I know she's not a drag queen, but she's pretty close to a goddamn drag queen, you know? So I love Michelle, and I look forward every season to hear how she reads everybody else, just like she did to me.
It always cracks me up when she says, tone it down some. When she's like, tone it down a little. I'm like, bitch, have you looked at yourself in a mirror? Tone it down.
It's like, for anybody out there that doesn't know where Michelle Visage comes from, it's always a place of love. She gives us straight from the hip. It's like on the road when she's traveling with the girls or we work together. She's so loving, so endearing, and always makes sure that she has our best interests at heart. So I love that bitch all day long. Plus, she comes from the ballroom scene.
Who are you talking about?
All right. Well, Michelle, besides all the Botox and fillers, she is sweet.
I have a question for Raja. I've been wondering for, it's like 8 years now, who the is Heather?
All right.
You are, girl. You
on
are.
that note, we will say thank you guys so much for coming out. She'll tweet out her answer. Thank you all so much for coming. Round of applause. Let's stand up for these girls. Give them a round of applause.